What is going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new video. And today we're going to be breaking down why Axe has a 53.44% win rate. Now, this is one of the most popular offlaners right now in the current meta and one of the strongest as well, and I'm going to be breaking down why. So first of all, Axe counters a lot of heroes that are really strong in the meta. Not only that, he's just really strong as a hero. His initiation is always strong, and he's a pretty reliable laner. He's a pretty strong laner. I wouldn't say he's a lane dominator by any chance, but he's definitely really good. And if he has a really bad lane, he can always go back to the jungle. And that is one thing you guys should always be asking your supports to do. Every time the lane is kind of slow or you're just against the carry and there's no other support in the lane, tell your support to leave the lane, give you that solo XP, and tell them to stack for you. It's so important. And I see so many offlaners making this mistake where they just want their support to just sit there in lane and babysit them while they're losing a ton of XP while the enemy carry is getting all the XP because they told their support to leave the lane. So a lot of times that will end up happening. If there's nothing to do in the lane for your position 4, make sure they're gonna go get you some stacks because it's gonna help you get your blink dagger timing, which is your big power timing. Blink blade mail is your go time. Most of the time you can just play with blink, but in a lot of games that are very difficult and you have a rough start, you have to wait for blink blade mail. This is the type of hero where you don't fight until you have blink. There's no reason why you shouldn't be farming until you have blink. More often than not, you're the only initiation on your squad, so you should be able to have that blink dagger about 9 to 10 minutes along with a vanguard and boots and a wand. So that is the timing you guys should be aiming for. If you get it at 11 minutes, is not the biggest of deals, but in a lot of games it can make a difference because you are the one who's going to be making space along with your mid laner and your other 2 supports, especially if you guys are playing with a very greedy carry. So you should be able to make that space, but your carry needs to understand that you need some space as well to get your timings. So make sure your team is not flaming you just because you're going for blink dagger or you're trying to finish up your blade mail. Make sure you communicate what you're trying to do. If they don't understand the whole purpose of playing Axe, then please let them know. Some players definitely don't understand. Just don't be toxic towards your teammates. It's just never going to pay off for you. So basically tell your teammates to stack and you're going to have a really good time. Once you hit your blink dagger and your blade mail timing, you're going to be going for BKB, and then you should go for an Aghanim Scepter with a shard, and then you can run back for AC or Shiva's Guard. These items are really good on him. You can also get an Octarine Core. You could also get a Bloodstone. These types of items are nice. I actually ended up trying Radiance Bloodstone one time. It was actually really fun. It was obviously a very stompy game, so there was not a whole lot of things they could do to me, but it felt really nice as a very situational item build, especially against illusions. When you buy your shard, it's very nice, and then if you happen to have enough farm to have your blink blade mail with your shard and a Radiance Bloodstone, it's honestly almost impossible to kill you because you're just spinning, you're proccing your Bloodstone, especially if you have an item like Vampire Fangs, even better. And then when you have Octarine Core, it just feels really difficult to kill Axe because his abilities on a very short cooldown makes you very active, and you're very tanky by having the Radiance and the Bloodstone, as it's going to give you that spell Lifesteal, which is nice, and that Lifesteal is going to keep you alive in a lot of these team fights. Along with your spin procs with your shard, it's always going to be nice. But it's just a very situational build. It's definitely nothing meta or anything, but it's something that if you guys want to have some fun, you should try the Radiance Bloodstone build. I definitely recommend it if you guys are trying to have some fun with a new build on Axe. Now I'm going to be breaking down his best matchups and his worst matchups. His best are Naga, Troll Warlord, Meepo, Terrorblade, Phantom Lancer. So basically illusion heroes, you definitely dumpster. Your spins are just always going to pressure them super hard, and a Terrorblade definitely can't do a whole lot to you. It's a very free lane for you. Naga as well is a pretty free lane, and Troll Warlord, once you call him with blade mail and blink, he's practically going to kill himself, so he's definitely not a threat. If he's the one doing the jump on you, you could have a little bit of issue as Troll is pretty survivable, but if you're the one that gets the jump, he's not able to get his ultimate off, he is going to die. Same with Meepo. Meepo struggles a lot against Axe. If he's the one that jumps you again, you can have some issues, but if you're the one doing the initiation, the Meepo is going to struggle and is going to have to mega Meepo if he lives, honestly, instantly. Otherwise, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Be very patient on your initiation. Don't get greedy. Don't get desperate just because you see one player that's about to die and go for the dunk. Sometimes it's better off to wait and see the big cluster of teammates going on, because in most games, people like to clump up together, and that's where Axe gets a ton of value in those big calls. So definitely be patient and get your targets properly. Kill the guy with the highest priority. If you guys are playing against the Troll Warlord, wait for him to clump up with maybe another support and then make the jump, call him with blade mail, and he's going to kill himself, and you're going to get that extra value of calling the support as well. Now, some of his bad matchups are OD, Timbersaw, Doom, Leshrac, Tinker. OD is a pretty brutal matchup just because Astral Imprisonment is extremely annoying, and OD is pure damage, so it could become an issue. Timbersaw is also pure damage, which is a problem, and Doom is incredibly incredibly annoying against Axe. Leshrac does a ton of damage, and once he has Bloodstone, it's very difficult for you to kill him with your Call and Blade Mail. It's just very unreliable to kill that hero. He's super tanky, and Tinker just does whatever he wants. It's really hard as an Axe to catch up to a Tinker. Even if you have Blink Dagger, it's just very difficult to find them in the trees. A very quick hero. And in terms of support pairings, you guys should be playing Axe with heroes like Invoker and Dark Willow. These heroes make you a lot stronger because Bedlam gets put on you when you call somebody, and that's practically an insta kill, and Invoker Sunstrike is always going to help you out. These two heroes can definitely help you a ton. Techies can help you as well, maybe a Nature's Prophet just to help you scout and get extra vision around the team fights with the Treants. These types of heroes could definitely unlock your hero much better. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys enjoy the most about Axe? What support do you guys like to play with him the most? And I hope you guys learned something. If you guys did, leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.